Contractors, it's 2025 and it's time to get your contractor's license. If you're a general contractor and you've been wondering, what do I need to get my license? In this video, I'm gonna break it down. How you can actually qualify to obtain your general contractor's license. My name is Luis Gonzalez and I'm from Blue Collar Licensing, and we're gonna help you obtain any CSLB California contractor's license. Now, if you're wondering, who is the CSLB? It's the Contractor State License Board here in California. So if you live in California, you do work in California, the only state department that can actually issue you a state license is the CSLB or the Contractor State License Board. Now, unfortunately, in the construction industry, there's a lot of contractors out there that they're interested in getting their license, or they're interested in starting their own business, and then they talk to a friend or a coworker or maybe even an ex-boss, and then they tell them, no, it's because you need 500 hours or 1,000 hours, or you need 5 years, 10 years of experience to qualify. I've even heard people say that you need $50,000 in your bank account or $30,000 in your bank account, which is not true. So I'm gonna break it down. What do you actually need to qualify for your general contractor's license? Number one, you have to be at least 22 years old. Now, on the CSLB website, it does technically state that you can qualify for your license at 18. However, what they don't tell you is you have to have at least 4 years of full-time experience in order to qualify. And it doesn't start until you turn 18. So 18 plus 4 means you have to be at least 22 years old to apply. Now, can you technically obtain a license at 18, 19, 20, or 21? Of course you can. However, the only way to do that is to have an RMO, or to partner with someone that already has a license. So if you're young, 18, 19, 20, 21, and you're thinking about getting a contractor's license under your own name, just remember, you have to have a partner or an RMO. If you don't have that, you do have to be at least 22 years old to apply. And remember, 4 years of full-time experience. You can also apply with a social or an ITIN number. So whichever one that you have, whether you have a social security number or an ITIN, you can apply with either one of those. And finally, you do have to have a work experience form. The point of this work experience form is to validate your 4 years of full-time experience. Now, if you're going for the general contractor's license, the general B license, you do remodeling, additions, new construction, you definitely need this license. The only way to actually qualify for this license is to have a general contractor validate or sign off on your experience. Let's say you work for a general contractor, they have a license, or a general construction company that has a license, but you're uncomfortable with asking them for a work experience form, but you were on payroll, which means you were receiving a W-2 every year for at least 4 years. You have two options. Number one, ask your boss for a work experience form, or we can use your payroll records to help qualify you for your general contractor's license. Now, everybody's situation is always a little different, which is why we always ask that you give us a call here at this number. Before we sign you up for any course, we try to qualify you to ensure you have the best chance of approving with the state. Now, what I would say is this: be careful where you get your information from. Sometimes contractors here in California do get a little confused because they're seeing or reading requirements from different states, or you're obtaining information from not credible sources. Like I said, maybe family members or friends or old bosses, and they don't talk to the CSLB every day. They're not talking to the Contractor State License Board every day. I am. So things definitely do change. Laws have changed. Processes have definitely changed. I can guarantee you this: 10, 20, 30 years ago, the process was entirely different. But things do change, which is why I'm telling you, be careful where you're getting your information from. Give us a call. We're going to try to qualify you first before signing you up for any of our courses. But if you're looking at getting your contractor's license this year, 2025, give us a call. My name is Luis Gonzalez again from Blue Collar Licensing.